If you're doing cloth simulation, you can make the cloth longer or larger without changing the underlying geometry. For example, we are doing this simulation and you can see this is quite small. We can increase the size of this by without changing the underlying geometry, by going under the cloth settings, and under shape you can shrink this by giving this a larger value to make it even smaller, or by increasing this to make it larger, so it can even make it far larger like that. Now let me just demo this with a more interesting thing. If I use my cloth library add-on, this is a simple library of different clothes that you can use. So let me just go to the women's section and find something interesting like this, and let me use a collision dummy that will just add a character that I can use for the simulation, and add this cloth. Change the simulation to something like 6, just so the simulation is a bit faster. By the way, these settings here are the same settings here. I just add them here for easy access. So if I play the simulation, you can see that we have a cloth simulation, but it's a bit tight on her. So if I wanted to make it more larger, all I have to do is first pause the simulation and scroll down to the shape and play with the shrink factor. I also have this setting here, so if I change this, you can see that it changes here as well. So if I want to make this larger, I'll just give it a negative value to unshrink this, and if I play now, you can see that the cloth is becoming larger as it sews. And just give it a moment for the simulation to complete, and I should see that it has become larger without changing the underlying geometry. Now if I want to shrink it, just have to do that, and it becomes smaller. If you do it too much, the cloth starts intersecting, but I just have to make sure that I give it some room so that it's not too tight. Yeah. By the way, you can get this add-on. The link will be added in the description. You're not only limited to simulations. I have pre-made assets. For example, I can add something like a shirt on her like that. Comes with the materials and everything, and you can change the materials to something else. So just a simple add-on that could be quite useful. Thank you for watching.